All of this is EduCollab material. So EduCollab will let us know how we can share the template with you. And if you have suggestions for how we can even make the template more efficient so that it can represent the entrepreneurship ecosystem even better, we'll be happy to hear that. But we will share the output from your institution with you so that you can continue to build it and to develop it, and then to figure out where you have gaps, right, and how that can help. Now, the first framework that I showed is an output of the Education Collaborative's Entrepreneurship Ecosystem Development Project. And that project basically, and the link is on the Education Collaborative website, that project basically is helping us come up with a playbook that has a diagnostic tool that ultimately will help us to diagnose our entrepreneurship ecosystem. So do something similar to this, but by completing like a personality test for our institutions. And then once we are able to complete that, it'll be able to let us know where we have gaps, where we can enhance, and what activities or resources we need, enablers we need, or perhaps even what aspirations we can leverage considering our enablers and our activities, to be able to arrive at a very active entrepreneurship ecosystem. We are in the process of developing some case studies as well, and those case studies would help us to see some of the exemplars on the continent related to different aspects of the framework, either enablers or activities or even aspirations. And that compiled will help us learn from ourselves as continental Africans or people who educate on the continent, so that as we learn from ourselves, we are able to come up with processes and systems that are context relevant. And these we are able to leverage to help us become, and not necessarily pick things from other contexts that might not help us very much. We can get a bit of it from it, but it might not be all that. Now, this activity is also one aspect. As you saw, there were the enablers, there were the aspirations. It's connecting all of that. And at the June convening, we all know about the Education Collaborative convening. I hope you have registered. If you haven't, please go on the website and register as well. But at the June convening, the entrepreneurship track will give you the opportunity to even further work on these, right? To complete this mapping that you've done for your institution. We are going to pilot the diagnostic tool. They are going to help us to make it even finer and better so that it can serve all of us better. We are going to have institutions share their experiences, some of the exemplars to share their experiences as well, so that we can learn from each other. And together, the core of the collaborative is that together we are able to build and grow and become who we want to become. So by this, we are able to come together and make that happen for us. So if you haven't registered for the convening, please do. And when you come, do pop in to the entrepreneurship track activities and sessions and workshops. We'll have a lot going on to help you work on your entrepreneurship ecosystems directly. And then, yeah, George says time is up. So there's a point at which I zip and say, thank you all so much for participating in this activity. And thank you to our volunteers for facilitating the way they did. Thanks, George. George, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we don't hear you.
Okay, sorry about that. Thank you so much, Sana. This was a very beautiful session. I'm sure the resources, the question that we've asked so far, is a good starting point for those of us who are thinking about refining or building our ecosystem. Start working on it, and then potentially be able to learn from each other. So we are going to move to take a photo, right? So, I mean, we love to do that. It's great to keep this as a resource. So I'm going to ask you, if you can, turn on your cameras. Jolene, who's in our comms, will lead us through this session. So please feel free to turn on your cameras if you feel like you're in a good position, turn it on. Jolene, take it away.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to take 3 pictures. So please indulge me. We'll take these pictures 3 times. So 3 smiles, please. Okay, I can see everybody's videos are coming on. Great, great, great.
Okay. Joe, one second, please. We can't see ourselves. You've pinned. So we're not sure.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Rose, the picture can just be George and I. You know what I mean?
Let's take it again. We'll be taking 3 pictures. 3 pictures. So please, 3 wide smiles. And I will count us to 3. 1, 2, 3. Then the picture is taking. So I am taking my first picture. Are we all set? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Picture. Fantastic. We're going for the second one now. 1, 2, 3. Picture. And the last picture is coming up. 1, 2, 3. Picture. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, Jolene, for that. Just quickly as well, we enjoy evaluations because evaluations allow us to get better. We're going to post a link to our evaluation shortly in the chat box. It should be there at the moment. So please feel free to fill this out for us as we try and improve and get better going forward. The other thing I would like to share is June convening. And I think Senna graciously talked a little bit about June convening, when it's going to happen. June, it will be from June 13th to June 16th. If you haven't registered already, we're going to drop the link in the chat box. You can also find the link on your page right now, on your screens right now. Please go ahead and apply or register for the June convening. We also have exciting grants for those of you who are looking for discounts to join the June convening. You can also find all of that on our website, so please go ahead and check it out. This year, the convening would be happening at the Kempinski Hotel from June 13 to June 16. We are excited to have you join us. We will be having exciting sessions around entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship track. Early bird for the June convening would end on April 17th, where you can enjoy significant discounts towards your registration. We are looking forward to having you join us because, as we already know, today has been exciting. Entrepreneurship Month has been exciting. We hope you would come along in your numbers to join us for the entrepreneurship track during the June convening. All right, that's about it from us. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Dr. Senna, for facilitating this session. I'm hoping that you had or you've been able to learn something, or at least kick-started the process to thinking about what you might need to build an entrepreneurship ecosystem for your institution. I think we've done a pretty good job at keeping to time. So thank you so much for joining us yet again. We wish you all the best. We look forward to seeing your registrations come in. And we'll be hosting our last entrepreneurship session next week, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, next week, Wednesday, we have our next entrepreneurship session on the 22nd of March. And the session is going to be about fostering collaborations within an entrepreneurial ecosystem. And our moderator, and I'm just going to let it out today, would be Dr. Peter Bankole from PAU, and he would be leading us through this session. So please go ahead and register for the session using the link that we have in the presentation that you have on your screen. We would also drop the link in our chat box. Please go ahead and check it out. And we look forward to having you on the 22nd of March as we close out the Entrepreneurship Month. Thank you all for joining today, and we look forward again to seeing you. Have a good one, and bye.
Thank you. Thank you, bye.
Please don't forget to fill out the evaluation or copy the link to fill it out as you step out. Thank you.